Item Number SCP-6679. Index: Angel of Death. Object Class: Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Containment of SCP-6679 is impossible. Due to the nature of SCP-6679, individuals suffering from its effects are to be largely disregarded, except in unusual or emergent circumstances. Suppression of public knowledge of SCP-6697 should be treated as a containment priority, but this has thus far proven largely unnecessary, as SCP-6679 is frequently misidentified by civilian medical personnel. Description: SCP-6679 designates a non-contagious terminal illness of unknown origin and nature. The illness is believed to affect approximately 2.1% of human subjects and manifests through poorly understood means, rendering any determination of a given subject's likelihood to develop SCP-6697 effectively impossible. SCP-6697 is invariably fatal and, once it has developed, is generally untreatable. Autopsies performed on individuals who have expired as a consequence of developing SCP-6697 reveal no physiological abnormalities or signs of viral, bacterial, fungal, or prion infection. Civilian medical personnel will often misattribute symptoms of SCP-6697 to a variety of other conditions, rendering detection by Foundation field operatives difficult. SCP-6697 exclusively affects individuals in the following categories. An individual may be part of multiple categories so long as at least one condition is met. Age 80 or older. Afflicted with another terminal illness with a very low chance of recovery, such as advanced cancer. Suffering from severe wounds. Suffering from a debilitating or handicapping condition, cerebral palsy, severe brain damage, etc. Once affected by SCP-6697, a subject will expire in roughly 1 to 2 weeks, with the exact time until their death varying slightly on a case-by-case basis. Notably, subjects that were otherwise disabled or debilitated or in excruciating pain will report being very lucid, with both their cognitive and physical faculties restored to their state prior to the development of their condition. Any chronic pain will be alleviated until their death. Subjects report being aware of their imminent death and will make efforts consistent with typical behavior immediately prior to a planned death, such as contacting family members, revising wills, making amends for perceived transgressions, etc. Subjects also report possessing no fear of death, often exhibiting gratitude for developing SCP-6697 to the deity of their choice if they are of a religious or spiritual conviction. Death from SCP-6697 is virtually instantaneous and apparently painless. The manner in which SCP-6697 kills its victim is unknown. Addendum 1. Incident Report 6697-01. Subject D-2912, 19 counts of armed robbery, 3 counts of murder, received mortal wounds while undergoing testing involving SCP. Several days later, D-2912's condition worsened, resulting in nearly constant pain and immobility. Following this, D-2912 reported to Foundation staff that his death was imminent and returned to an able-bodied state, indicating to research personnel that he had likely developed SCP-6697. D-2912 implored Site Command to allow him to contact the families of the individuals he had killed prior to entering Foundation custody, information he should not have possessed, given standard use of amnestics upon receiving D-Class personnel from civilian incarceration. When asked how D-2912 knew of his past actions, he appeared incredulous. D2912's requests were denied. He subsequently wrote a roughly 3,000-word apology for his crimes in a personal journal, later found in his cell following his death. A censored copy of this apology was sent to each of the families of his victims by the personal request of Dr. D2912 was then cremated per standard D-class disposal procedures. Addendum 2. Record 6679-2. The following transcript is taken from an audio recording left by a 67-year-old woman named a resident of Colorado. Subject had been suffering from stage 4 lung cancer immediately prior to developing SCP-6679. Subject had been deceased for approximately 1 week prior to the arrival of Foundation personnel. Amy, you are the greatest blessing in my life. When I became your grandmother, your mother told me that she thought you were special. I didn't realize what she meant by that at the time, but I understood as you grew up in front of my eyes. You were such a happy child, always so curious about what was happening around you, and unintelligible. Can't believe you've grown into the young woman you are today. I love you so much. I hope you understand that. While I can't be with you much longer, I will always cherish the time we have spent together on this earth. You bring so much joy to the people around you that sometimes I think you're not even aware of it. I know your parents are proud of you. I saw your drawings a few days ago. You have talent. Real talent. You're going to go to such amazing places in your life. My only regret is that I can only guess what you will do, not see it myself. I never really believed in a god before, but something happened a few days ago. I don't know who or what it is, but it wants to help me. You know I've been sick for, well, a long time. A really long time. I won't lie to you. It's been hard to keep going. I thought about doing really dark things a few times just so the pain could end. But you don't have to worry about Grandma anymore. I'm going to a better place. Whoever this person is, if it's even a person, it knows I'm in pain. It wants to help me. It speaks to me sometimes, telling me everything will be better soon, and I know it's telling me the truth. I hope there's something else when we go, just so I can see you keep growing and amazing everyone around you. I told you once that sometimes people fight, but that doesn't mean they don't love each other. I know you were mad at me because I missed your dance and your birthday party. I've missed so much. It kills me inside when I think about everything I've missed because I was sick. I was so sick that I couldn't control my temper. So frustrated, it was so unfair. I took it out on you. I yelled at you. I shouldn't have done that. I saw how hurt you were. I cried for so long. So many days. Your mom wouldn't let me call you. Nobody picked up the phone. I sent you emails, and you never responded. I just want you to know that I'm not mad at you. I was never mad at you. I love you so much, honey. Please understand that. I am so sorry for what happened. I'm so sick I wasn't thinking straight. Please forgive me. I love you so much. Sobbing. I love you more than life itself. I want you to know that. You made me happy. You made me so happy. But it's time for me to go. I love you, Amy. I am so proud of you. Grandma is so proud of you. Recording ends.